Hello everyone, I thought it'd be good for me to do a video as part of CTK Weekly this week because it's been quite a long time since I have and there's quite a lot going on. First thing is apologies that many of you didn't receive the service details email on Saturday. I have no idea why. According to the records it got sent and some of you received it but some didn't. So I just hope whatever bug it was in the system is now out of the system and that you do receive this email. I hope you're excited to hear the latest developments about the building project that Steve shared yesterday. See the link in this email for a chance to have a look in a bit more detail at your own pace at that. We do believe that that God has provided for us remarkably in terms of this turnaround, and I'm very excited about what's going to happen. There is still risk. We are still going to need more money, it looks like, so I'm sorry about that, but what's being offered is so much more affordable and delivers our objectives so much better than some of the previous iterations. So I am really hopeful and confident. And I really do want to encourage you to be praying. And I particularly want to highlight the 21st of July to you when the Diocesan Advisory Committee meet to hopefully approve in principle. We then need to go back with more detail afterwards, the building of it, which is important for the timeline that we've set ourselves. Things happen in the church when the church prays and fasts. We see that in the book of Acts, we see it throughout history. So I want to call Christ the King to pray and to fast on the 21st of July. That's a Tuesday, the day of the DAC meeting. I believe that the meeting is actually at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, although I need to get confirmation on that. And in addition to calling the church to pray throughout the day, I would like actually to gather as many of us who are available at the time of the meeting outside on the site of where the annex is, God willing, going to be, to pray on that space during the meeting. So that will be 2 o'clock on the afternoon of Tuesday, the 21st of July. Do get that into your diary. As we think about buildings, these are very complex times, as this weekend some church buildings, some church communities have gone back to worshipping in their building, and I know some people have been asking all sorts of questions of us. With the regulations as they stand, with a church of our size, it's just not feasible at the moment, and it wouldn't be anything like we could do anyway in terms of no singing and stuff like that. What you do need to know is we are looking at the possibility of bringing back our midweek service that happens at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. We reckon we can fit about 30 people into the worship area if we observe social distancing regulations. So we're looking to have that in the worship area rather than room 6. But watch this space, so to speak, as we investigate that further. I also wanted to update you on the survey. Thank you to all those who filled the survey in. We had 87 respondents. I'm not sure if it's entirely representative because I think there were probably more people who didn't have children than who did have children in terms of the ratio that we would have expected. So we need to have a little bit of caution as we interpret them. The free-form answers, the ones where we invited you to write lots of things, that's still being analysed, and PCC are going to look at that next week. But of the tick box ones, if I can call it that, of those 87 people who filled them in, or households, most were accessing Sunday online services. A lot were accessing Thought for the Day. Roughly about a third, only about a third were accessing Roots groups online, and about a third were accessing the From the Heart playlist of our new songs. Of those who filled in, 86% found the online services helpful or very helpful or extremely helpful, so I'm encouraged by that. Quite a few weren't accessing Roots groups online or the after service coffee online, but of those who do, 80% are finding that it works well or very well or extremely well. So again, I'm encouraged and thank you for that. And then 90% felt supported either fairly well, very well or extremely well by the church at this time. So I'm grateful for that feedback, and it's encouraging. Of course we're not perfect, of course there are times we're not getting it right, So do bear with us as we seek to navigate our way through the uncertainties of the next weeks and months in terms of how we deliver church and how we are church together. Just a couple of other things you'll see. The hub is tonight, our monthly prayer gathering. The Zoom link for that you will find in the body of this email as well. And also the link to the video reminding us of the New Wine United Breaks Out gathering at the end of this month. All of the teaching you will be able to access online, but we're encouraging us, if we want to sign up, then we can maybe try and create a little bit of community and recreate some of the atmosphere that we get when we're normally at the showground. I think that's enough for me. Thank you for being patient enough to watch me and listen to me. And I wish you God's blessing throughout today and the rest of this week. Bye.